Hey, I'm NichBoy, and welcome to Pocket for Monday, the 27th of June. Today on the show, a counter to gambling, paper scares, and games that were once but a twinkle in a developer's eye and now all grown up. Alright, here's what's been making headlines over the weekend, and first up, Valve are getting sued over Counter-Strike weapon skin gambling. Connecticut resident Michael John McLeod, uncle of Fox McCloud, has filed a suit which alleges that Valve has knowingly allowed and has been complicit in creating, sustaining, and facilitating what is effectively an illegal online gambling market. It's true that Counter-Strike has become the center of a thriving, unofficial gambling scene where players trade and bet with weapon skins which hold real-world value. Bloomberg estimated that in 2015, the CSGO gambling scene roped in $2.3 billion with a B dollars from millions of people. The whole system is entirely unregulated, and with Valve characteristically turning a blind eye, the scene has become a hive for cheating and scamming and has allowed minors to get caught up in the mess. McLeod hopes his suit will spark a class action to hold Valve accountable and encourage some proper oversight of the market. Next up, and Japan's top teams are coming to FIFA. For the first time in the series' history, this year's FIFA will feature all 18 of Japan's J1 League teams. The league was formerly exclusively signed to Konami's Pro Evolution Soccer series, but it looks like they've been swayed by Konami's waning interest in console game development and probably a metric ton of EA bucks. Who knows, maybe they, like John, were just excited to be part of FIFA's new story mode, although sadly John will not be featuring in FIFA 17. Next up, and Overwatch's shortest character will be getting a nerf soon. Torbjorn's turret is proving to be well and truly OP in the console versions of the game. In a Reddit thread titled, "Torbjorn is utterly ruining the game on PS4, game director Jeff Kaplan chimed in to say that the character will be getting pared back in next month's patch. Kaplan explained that in an upcoming patch, we will reduce the damage done by Torbjorn's turret by 30% on Xbox One and PS4. PC will remain unchanged. ETA mid to late July, depending on first-party certification times." And finally, BioWare will fill the story gap between Mass Effect 3 and Andromeda, but you're gonna have to read about it. The studio confirmed that a new series of novels is inbound, which will help bridge the gap between the two games. There will be 4 books in total, which, according to the press release, will act as prequel and sequels to the events in the games and will become part of the overarching Mass Effect saga. The first book, Mass Effect Andromeda Initiation, will be out in August. Alright, now it's time for Thing of the Day, and since we've had so many great entries from Will, the Doctor of Who, I thought I'd bring him in to make us a special one now. So Will, please, take it away. Thing. It's not your best work. Thing of the Day. Remember paper manuals? Of course you don't, children, but Where's Barry does, and he misses them. So he's made an NES-era style strategy guide for the Resident Evil 7 demo, which shows you how to get all the story secrets and helps prevent unexpected encounters with unrecognizable knees. No, no, no! Knees! Knees I don't recognize! Unrecognizable knees! Thing of the Day. Alright, it's This Week in Games Time, where I'll be letting you know what's happening this week in Games Time. We'll start, as we always do, with the NPD stats for the week ending June 19th, and number 1 on the list, Grand Theft Auto 5. Number 2, Overwatch. Number 3, Minecraft. Number 4, Doom. Number 5, Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. Number 6, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Number 7, Guitar Hero Live. Number 8, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Number 9, Halo 5 Guardians. And number 10, FIFA 16. Australia, what is going on? Grand Theft Auto number 1? Guitar Hero Live on the list at all? It's like Britain collapses and you just start hoarding old games. Dropping off the list this week are The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Far Cry Primal, and Mirror's Edge Catalyst. May God have mercy on their souls, but we'll see them again in a year. And now it's time for This Week in New Games, and we'll start off with some ports of old games, because developers don't love you enough to make new games every week. Starting June 28th, the Xbox One and PS4 are getting zombie survival game 7 Days to Die, zombie survival but not scavenging survival, just normal survival from zombies game Resident Evil 5, twin stick shooter Full Mojo Rampage, where you run away from tiny adorable zombies, and Prison Architect, which is where you go to hide from zombies. Then the PS4, Vita, and PC are getting God Eater Resurrection, which I can't confirm has zombies, but it does have the words Eater and Resurrection in it. So that's a half point. On the 29th, every single console you've ever bought gets LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens, so have fun playing that on your Epoch cassette vision. But if you hate LEGO and therefore hate fun, then you can play The Technomancer on Xbox One, PS4, and PC. The first installment of Uncharted 4, A Thief's End's free multiplayer DLC, and Inside, the latest game from the makers of Limbo. Pocket's gonna be playing that because the show has become sentient and I'm not needed anymore. So look forward to that later in the week. And speaking of games that I do want to play, Zero Escape 3 Zero Time Dilemma drops on the 3DS and Vita on the 30th, the third in the Zero Escape series as indicated by the 3 at the end of it. And we also get Box Boy, the sequel to the 3DS mini hit Box Boy, the second in the Box Boy series, as indicated by the extra box in the middle of the title. Or is the extra box at the beginning of the title? We'll never know. And moving on from games that I'm looking forward to playing, 2 games. And Star Ocean 5 Integrity and Faithlessness hits the PS4 on July 1st, along with the physical edition of Grand Kingdom, which will fill store shelves for the PS4 and Vita, and probably empty store shelves for the PS4. Alright, that's it for today's episode of Pocket My Pocketeers. Let me know in the comments what game you are looking forward to playing, and if there are any I have missed that you are also excited about. And while you're on the internet, check out Good Game on Facebook, YouTube, and iView. What do you mean, fellow Pocketeers? Like Will sitting there? Hi. Pete, swing over to Will. Alright, that's enough. And join the Pocketeers Facebook group and Steam group. You can follow Good Game on Twitter at Good Game TV, follow Pocket at NichBoy, at Pierre, at GG, at Monkey, and at Sam Geek. There are links to everything I just said in the description below. Today's Thing of the Day graphic was made by Josh Berendt because somebody got performance anxiety. If you've made a thing, please send it in. Until tomorrow, NichBoy out. Mwah!